Okay, so welcome back everyone. Now that we have got a very good understanding about strings, let's talk about some very commonly used functions or methods for strings. Okay, now let me tell you that there are thousands of methods or thousands of functions defined for a string. Okay, but we will talk about the most commonly used ones because most of them, once you are comfortable, you can directly Google, and everyone does that at work. Okay, like me, everyone, very experienced guys. Okay, you are not measured by how much you memorize. You are measured by how much you understand. Okay, once you understand this set of functions, you can actually Google and understand any other function on string, and you will actually realize how easy it gets. So that's why I have picked very few selective, most commonly used methods for you so that you can save your time in just understanding those. Okay, so let's get started. This is the very first lecture on string methods. Okay, so let's give it a heading. Commonly used string methods or functions. Okay, again, I'm telling there are lots of functions, but we need to be clear with the very commonly used ones and the most useful ones. So the first one is the split function. Okay, the split function. Let me tell you one simple liner definition of each. Okay, it is used to convert string to a list of words. As simple as that. Okay, let me tell you what. Okay, suppose I give you a string. Okay, suppose I give you a string. Let's say sentences. Hello, Aditya Jain here. Okay, suppose this is my string. Now, if I do words equals to sentence, the string dot split. Okay, this dot split, and I have to provide what is the splitting criteria. Suppose I say splitting criteria is space, and just understand what happens. Now, if I print this words, okay, what happens is you can see hello, comma became one string or one element of this list. Aditya became another element, Jain and year. What exactly happened? As the name suggests, you are splitting, you are breaking it down after every delimiter. What is delimiter? Whatever you provide here is treated as the character or the string on which you have to divide this particular string. Okay, so whenever this character or string will appear, it will stop and it will break it down. So hello, comma, as soon as this space occurred, it understood that I have to split the string here. So this will become one word, this will become one element, this will become one element, this will become one element, like that. Okay. That's why I have converted this string to a list of strings, individual words. This is the most common application of the function split. Okay, because in industry there is a lot of requirement for you to actually convert the string to a list of words so that you can carry out some operation on it. But please don't restrict yourself to just this space. Okay, let me tell you, it works in many cases. Okay, for example, suppose you have a requirement like this. Okay, suppose you have data where the first name and the last name, and let's say the first, why is this happening? Okay, the first name, the last name, and the city is separated by comma, and you have to get these individual elements. You have to get these individual elements from the name of the from the profile of the person. Okay, so this is your given string. What you can do is words equals to this dot split. Now instead of splitting it on space, you will split it on comma. Okay, and it will break this down at every comma. So Aditya Jain, New York. So many a times in industry, you are given data which is separated by a particular delimiter, and you are required to process that data. This is a very common functionality in your NLP, where you are working with data which is human understandable, okay, which is textual data, which is sentence data, okay, which is speech data, like that. Okay. I'll give you one last example so that you don't restrict yourself to only these cases. Okay, for example, if you have sentence equals to Aditya, then hashtag and that hashtag New York. Okay. Now, if you say words equals to sentence dot split, and this time you split by hashtag. Why hashtag? Because I want to tell you that you can actually split on the basis of multiple characters or a string as well. Okay. And when you print words, okay, as you can see, it is splitting it at every hash. Okay, whenever this hash this string is matched, it will break it here. It will break it here like that. Okay, very important. Okay. Lastly, when you don't provide any delimiter, what happens? Okay, when you don't provide any delimiter, by default, it takes white space as the delimiter. Okay, as you can see, exactly same output as what you have got here. Okay, so by default delimiter is white space if you don't provide anything. Okay, so yeah, again I like to tell you that as you can see these are comma separated. So whenever you want to convert your data from a CSV file, CSV comma separated values to actual data, okay, you can actually do like, okay, it is very useful application. So yeah, I hope it was useful. See you in the next